All right. I want to say a great big welcome to everyone. This is Jackie Geisinger, Sales Development Manager with the Amber Region General Market. And I'm telling you, I'm so excited because we are going to be painting it purple. This is one of my favorite weeks of the year. It is our National Prospecting Week. And so I wanted to give you kind of a little prelude to warm your brains up. We're going to do some networking and sharing as well from all of the wonderful people that are here live with us tonight. But this is really all about going out and telling the whole United States, all of our consultants, all of our leaders, going out from September 5th through September 12th to be telling the world about Jafra. We call that painting it purple. So this is a time, whether you're here as a consultant, you're here as a leader, you want to conduct team events. I will tell you, going out by yourself is not near as much fun as going with a group. So if you're a consultant listening and you don't have anyone in your team yet, you know what? Take some of your friends, take some of your family, take some of your cousins. I don't care. Take them with you. Go out and talk Jafra. Have a little rally session. I'm going to challenge you all to do it every single day for the entire week. Watch the change this makes for your fall and holiday income. So just make sure you have time blocked for you and your team. Make sure you're going to get yourself set up with some contests, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So that's what tonight is about, is to make sure you know how to paint it purple as a leader, with a pre-leader, and if you're here as a consultant. We are going to rely on a few different formats for communication because it's all of us doing it together. So let me just kind of review what's on this page and what we're going to do nationwide. First of all, like I said, we're going to have from September 5th through September 12th is the national campaign with Jafra. So you're going to be seeing us doing postings and picture postings all over Facebook. So please share at our Jafra Amber Region teams. We've got the consultant team and the leader team. So make sure you're on those groups. We can share at the Jafra Events Information and Training group. So our goal is to just keep sharing photos everywhere we go and making a difference and having fun. We are going to have winners that week as well that will receive, we're giving away in every single region, so 55 gift collections. Each product gift collection is valued at $450. I'll show you a picture of that in just a minute. And so that will be, we judge it always by the person who sponsors the most during those 7 days. So it's the only way we can track it because we can't track 40,000 people. But what we're going to do is we'll go in, and if you look in the rules online, it says anyone that has at least 3 sponsors during those 7 days. So the goal is to go out and meet people and have a place to show them what Jafra is all about, all right? So if you have not prepped you or your team on how do I prospect, it sounds great, but I don't know how. We've already done that training for you. You can go into the Jafra Amber Region Consultant Team or Leader Team group, and we have posted the recording from the Freedom Makers #2 week. All right, so it's Move It Up Monday, Freedom Makers #2. That is on week 2. That is the recording on the 5 different ways to prospect. So make sure you review that and get your plans in place. All right, so I'm going to roll quickly just through a couple of hot starters, and we're going to open the audience here. So let me again come back. This is the group that I wanted to show you of products. So you're going to see again all of these amazing products. You can see Royal Jelly Mud Mask, some extra color products there, and of course our fragrance. We've got a little bit of everything from our categories for everyone to have this amazing $450 product grouping. Again, we judge it, as you can see, with a minimum of 3 sponsors. And then we break the ties by personal sales. So we're very, very excited about this. You don't have to fill out a document. You don't have to report. We just do this based on result. All right? The more people you talk to, the more opportunities you're going to have to sponsor. However, I've got the experts with us tonight. So before, again, we just roll through some brain thoughts for you, we're going to use the experts' brains. Many of these fabulous guys and gals with us tonight have been one who have been a part of Share It, Share a Smile Week, Paint It Purple Week, and or they're constantly painting it purple. So I've asked them to think back to any campaign they've done or anything they do constantly in their own business for prospecting. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to take off my screen here. And I'm going to go back to the audience here. And let's just open up our cameras for anyone who would like to share. So who out there, you have to unmute yourself, who would like to share just some of their favorite ways to go out prospecting with their teams or with themselves each and every week or every day or for a campaign?
Hi, this is Linda. Wait a minute.
Thank you, Linda Wright. Go for it.
Okay. One of the things that I have done on a regular basis, I carry those cards with me, you know, the ones that we had before. I love the cards that Jaffer gave us for Painted Purple. But if you've got any kind of postcard, I have my information on the back, and I don't know why I don't have one here, but I usually will glue, just with a little glue stick, one of those fragrance samples or two of the eye capsules from Royal Jelly in those little baby Ziploc bags. I like giving people something, and it's an easy, it's been fun. And lately what I'm doing is I get compliments all the time on that purple bag that we got at conference. You know, the bucket bag, the purple, I'll bring it if you need it. I get compliments all the time. So I decided, well, you know what can I do with that? Because I'm telling you, at least 5 or 6 times a week. So now I have a gift with me. Thank you for complimenting my bag. I have a gift for you. And your name goes in a drawing. You know, something that, the thing is, they started the conversation, which is really cool. And I've always said, this is a gift from my company, you know, and they go, my gosh, it's gorgeous. So those are the things that I do. I always am prepared. I have something with me all the time. And also another thing to do is people love lipsticks. So if it's during Painted Purple Week, I'm going to have a ton of lipsticks to give away. So people who I meet during the week and they give me their contact information, their name will go in a drawing for a free lipstick. So they're simple, inexpensive little gifts, but it's a focus.
And I think you said something magical. You plan to have conversations and you are prepared to meet people. It's not about the perfect door opener, right? It's just that you're prepared. So that is the purpose of National Prospecting Week. You are walking into the best season of the year. More and more people are out shopping and doing kids activities, and it's the shopping season of the year, right? It's gift giving season of the year. So it's practice. It's getting yourself to always be prepared and take full advantage of the best income and selling and sponsoring season. So love it. Thank you, Linda Wright. All right, anyone else want to share an idea for prospecting that they've used in the past that worked well, or that they do consistently themselves each day?
I'll share.
Go for it. Thank you, Diane.
Am I open? Yeah, I'm jotting down some of these hints too, but when you said don't do it alone, that was a key for me. That still is a key for me. And it's so much fun to go out with a group of either your team members or, you know, potential consultants. Take them with you. But what I also like to do is, in preparing, I like to have a night at my house or a day where we're preparing little gift bags and we're putting our labels on those cards and we're getting ready to go out together. I usually pull out every purple shirt that I have and have it out there to show them. I'll share them if I need to share my shirts. But, you know, get my wardrobe ready, get my name tag out there, get my pins out there, and then do plan. It is one time that I'm really good at getting out every single day to share.
I love that. And you know, it's so true. I remember Diane when she was doing one of her first Painted Purples. I remember meeting Diane when she was like petrified to talk to people. And it was so fun watching her during Painted Purple. You did it a couple different times. And you just totally got this confidence to where literally you were tracking your lead slips every week and just realizing, oh my gosh, this is so much fun to share. So I love what you said. Absolutely don't go alone. Paint It Purple means wear purple, be proud, wear shirts that say Jafra. It's all about being proud of having the best business and the best season and having fun. It's fun to give something away, right? So love that. Love it, love it. So thank you,
One
Diane.
other just real quick. I am so excited because it worked out where I have 2 actual job fairs to do during that week. And one of them is at the Armory in our town that is really promoting businesses for our military veterans. So I'm really excited to do that. Gail Jameson's going to come and do that one with me too.
That is so cool.
A lot of our local chambers and different areas are doing small business little expos or not business, but job fairs. So check into that. Look in, check your chambers, your cities, because they are promoting businesses.
Well, and even if they're just interviewing, they need to look and feel their best. So they might want your product, right? And if not, they're looking for that, put it in your back pocket business while you're waiting to get the job of your dreams. You've always got something to support you along the way. So I love that. So again, you could be planning. This is a time, look in your newspapers, go online, go to your local chamber and see what's going on in your community between the 5th and the 12th that you could quickly get a tabletop. So a lot of them can be free or a small cost, but I love it. And I love the focus on military. That's always got a heartbeat for me. And so I love that. So thank you for sharing. And one of the things I also want to say that I love that Diane did. Imagine the first week of the month, we always encourage every leader and future leader to hold their own monthly business meeting to plan for the month, right? So you review, what are the top specials? What are the party themes of the month? What are the reasons for the season for people to join the business? But what if every single business meeting, the first of the month, you prepared your gift bags for the month as a team? Yes. And everybody was set for the number of bags or treat bags or samples, whatever they wanted to give away. Because if you prepare, you will achieve it, right? And it's always the number of people you want to meet that are new and introduced to the Jafra options. Doesn't matter what the results are, you will get those results when you plan to do it. So, think about that, coming in and doing that the first week of every month, specifically this holiday season. Really a great time to do that and make, money bags and treat bags because it really is a great season for people to start a business. So love that idea, team event. So I'm going to take a pause. Oh, Lori, did you want to share? Go ahead.
Just one really quick. I was going to put it in the thing. So having done Young Life where we do t-shirt decorating parties, I would highly suggest, even if you don't have a team, you're brand new, you hardly have anybody, or you're not near Jafra people, like Wiley, and I know you're kind of out in the middle of nowhere out there, but go to Joann Fabrics, buy super simple purple t-shirts, and get some fabric paint and decorate them. Or get white t-shirts. I don't like white because they're see-through, but whatever. That's just my thing. But decorate some t-shirts. Grab some teenagers. They love doing this kind of crazy stuff. Let them decorate their own, and give them some fun purple stuff. Get really super cheap stuff at Dollar Tree or whatever. And the idea is to be visible. So the more people, even if they're not consultants, who cares? And give them a free product for it, or, something, a discount on something, or, hey, you want a free lipstick? Come help me hand out stuff. They're totally into that, and they'll have a blast decorating their shirt the way they want to, and then just do it, having fun together. I mean, what great pictures that would be, right?
I love that. I've got to tell you, 2 great things that she talked about. One, absolutely make sure you're not alone, like Diane said. Definitely go find volunteers. High school students have to do some community time. Young Life has to do that. I mean, there's so many different organizations that, they need to put in some community time. How fun is that to do this, right? And just say, hey, we're painting the town purple today, and just want to know, have you ever heard of Jafra Cosmetics? And they can be proud to be a part of their group or sorority, fraternity, whatever that is. So love that idea, by the way. And again, making it team fun. Preparing, getting ready, they'll come up with crazy sayings because they're not so heavy thinking, right? They don't care what people say. So I love people not in Jafra to go out and have some fun with us. Dress up. I'll tell you one of the old things. Put your kids in a stroller, make some t-shirts for your little kids. Ask about my mommy's purple painting business or something silly. But, my mom's business rocks. Put them in a stroller, push them around. They'll be like, oh, your baby's so cute. Oh, what does that shirt say? So conversation openers, right? Second thing that Lori triggered my mind back to, we were saying this a tad earlier, is make it fun. Make it obvious. I remember Nancy, she was Mylan. She was in our Aspire Club, and she went out and she got paint cans, and she took paint brushes and literally painted her lead can purple, and went out with, she had rollers and paintbrushes. I think she even had her bibs on, like her painter's bibs. And she went out and just said, we're painting the town purple. Have you ever heard of Jafra? We're in a contest to tell everybody in our town about Jafra. So this is the time to do it different, do it outside the box or outside the can, but really think about how to have fun with this. Because the key is, like Diane said, and I remember watching Diane totally grow into this. She was one of our favorite Aspire students with this, because she grew into prospecting. And it went from scary to so joyful to give it away, and realize that this is just conversation starters, like Linda said. Just to have them notice a bag, a pin, a purple shirt, just to open up conversations. It doesn't have to be scripted so perfect, right? So make sure you watch the recording. Make sure you brainstorm with your team. You go create a team, like Lori said, and just get people having fun. Plan it now, because it's coming really quick next week after the holiday, right? So here we go. I'm going to take us back to the screen. I'm going to give you just a couple more thought starters and a couple more details. So bear with me when I take us back here. Okay, so here's a couple of pointers to get ready. We talked about some quick ideas, and then we'll come back again at the end for just a couple more shares. But here's a couple key tips. You got to get ready, right? So just like Diane and Linda was saying, you really want to make sure, first and foremost, take a look around. Is there something you can set up a tabletop for? Pick locations. Maybe there's just a local business you could set up a tabletop at, and tell them you're looking for, painted purple tabletops. And you're going to treat their customers, their employees, to something fun that day. You're going to do giveaways, like Linda said. So again, find locations if you want to do that, with days and times for next week. You want to make sure you've got clipboards, or if you're going to take information in your phones, have a communication strategy. Very important. Make sure you've got pens, your Jafra shirts, whether you're making them, you're wearing them. Make sure you've got a bag full of brochures, old and new. Make sure you've got action magazines if you want those. Any samples like Linda talked about. Again, business cards. Any of the questionnaires. You can get the questionnaire that we've had for prospecting in Beautiful. So this is the one that you see on the screen in the upper right. You might want to have, again, any Jafra buttons, any little name tags. You can go write the hello, my name is name tag. You could put those on and try different things. That says, hello, my name is help wanted, now interviewing for holiday. So again, you can write something there that makes them open up a dialogue. You can wear Jafra pins, whatever you have. Whether you're making it up yourself or not, it doesn't matter. These were some of the pens we saw many people carrying around last time. They took pens and taped them with green tape, and then they put purple flowers on it. So they went around and just really had a lot of fun. That's the key. Just go out and paint it purple. But you want to get ready. If you got your $19 pack, you have your t-shirts, and you've got some of the sachets, and you've got some of those cards that Linda talked about. The new cards, I don't have one yet, but the new cards are perforated, so you can gather their information on one piece of the card. We did focus it around the sachets, so if you want, you can certainly do the three-day sachets and ask them to do a 3-day test that many of you have done. We've done different trainings on that. Or, like Linda said, whether you're giving them a postcard, or you might want to look at your own calendar next week. Do you have a place that you can do Royal Jelly regimen consultations. Whether you're doing them at Panera, whether you're doing a party at your house, if you have those invites, it's easier to invite them somewhere next week, have them pre-sample it with a free sachet, and then invite them to something and take text reserved seating for them and up to 3 friends. So remember to be prepared yourself. So where will you and your team invite people? You can even have a contest to the person who has the most there, so on and so forth, all right? So get yourself prepared for that. And any other samples you want, like Linda talked about, the scent strips or anything that you want to give away if you choose to. If you want to do drawings, you can certainly do that. Every day, everyone you meet will enter in a drawing for a free lipstick. I love that idea that Linda shared as well. Remember, if you need any brochures or copies, get ready right now, because the time is now to get any extra brochures, make copies of the kits, whatever you want to be ready for, because Monday's a holiday, so we kick off when you wake up Tuesday morning after Labor Day weekend. And remember to track your leads. I know this is what Diane got really good at, that I was bragging about with her. This was our sponsoring lead tracker. This is also in Beautiful. We have it all over our Facebook groups as well. And this is just when you're out and about and you're following up, you want to track them. Who are they? What's their contact information? What was their response? And then what did you promise to follow up on? So make sure, maybe you do a contest as a leader or a future leader for every consultant in your team, or even a volunteer. For every 20 names they get that are interested in hearing more about Jafra, they have a prize. So for every sheet they fill out. However you want to do it, or maybe for every 5 names and they get a grand prize when they fill out 1 sheet. So you decide, but as a leader, future leader, this is when you make it fun. We have our company contest, same in every region, but what's yours? So you want to have that, some way to track it. And again, you can have contests for the most bookings, the most facials, the most sales, the most sponsors. We're going to use our strategy, and I expect all of you to do this. It's not up to my lead, but I expect you all to have lots of fun, literally sharing on Facebook and WhatsApp. So keep each other going each day, because one little idea can help each and every one of us across the nation. So I want to be one of the top regions in the nation, because you all deserve that. And we've got the whole U.S. to go paint. So we got a whole lot of painting to go on. I'm going to be going out every day myself in my backyard and all over the state of Minnesota. So we're all going to be sharing what we're trying. Try different things every day too. So why not shake it up, make it up, and see what happens. So be sure you're sharing as well, and get your team on there. Remember, as you work with your team for that little prep time that Diane talked about, you get the bags ready and you get your brains ready, right? So what does that mean? That means we just want to make sure that they are comfortable when they do start to have a quick little dialogue. Prospecting is just introducing people to Jafra. You don't sit and talk to them for 2 hours and they got 1 name that day. It's not about that. It's just quick information to get back to them within 24 hours, or to invite them somewhere that's coming up in the next few days. So it's gathering information of interest, not telling them everything, as you'll see in that training webinar. So remember, you always have 3 services, and that's the key. As you plan for September, you've already seen the September book, so take a look. What are your favorite offers? Keep it simple. 1 from each department. Again, what are you excited about for maybe a theme party of the month? I love the skincare event. So that could be the big deal. You're hosting skincare events and facial regimen and consultations going on. And again, the business season right now is hot and happening. So again, just getting yourself ready. If you don't have a prospecting booth or our tabletop, this is our wonderful Jafra Opportunity booth. I love this. It's on sale for the best price ever, $299. So make sure you order one so you can keep painting it purple the rest of your career with Jafra. But think about, where could you set up a quick booth? We talked a little bit about churches. Lori mentioned that with some of her groups. Churches have a lot of events going on when it falls back into the routine in September. Schools and colleges have a lot going on. It could be a welcome back to school booth you put up in the teacher's lounge. It could be employment offices. As job fairs are going on, this is a season for part-time job employment. It's going on all over Party City. Kohl's is already starting to talk about it. So this is when the hiring season for very, very part-time income is happening. Any clubs in your area, doesn't matter. Could be, you know, at the senior citizen group that week, they've got a guest speaker. So look in your backyards. There's a lot going on. See where you and your team could go, or even, you know what, Facebook your clients and say, is there anybody who's in a club next week that would like to have something fun for every member in the club to kick off back to fall? So again, you can find different places to set up a tabletop. You don't have to have the booth to do it. If you do, put it to use. Don't let it get dusty in your closet. So have lots of fun setting up tabletops and quick little reactions that you can do to just meet people. Every prospect counts. They get to choose what they want. Again, you can have different sayings on Facebook. So tell a little story. Something like textbooks, laptops, phone, things add up. Need to pay your way through college? Why not kick it off with the Jaffa business today? Who do you know that, again, can make college debt-free and would be interested in having something fun this holiday season? So again, just think about where is everyone, and partner your stories on your social media. Partner what you're looking for. Hey, again, leave a trail. I'm going to be out at the mall on Thursday. Stop by and see me. Let everyone know where you're going. If you're a Twitter person, why not, right? So keep your following going where you're painting the town purple each and every day, and tell a story so maybe more people bring you more people. As you prospect, think outside of the box. While you're out and about, I just wanted to give you a couple of brain thoughts tonight. Just how, as you're out and about, visiting businesses, going to busy places, could you leave brochures? Could you have some lead bags ready to go that you, again, could have samples left behind in the businesses? You could leave some cards in the businesses, or you could talk to them about setting up an appointment to be a co-op marketing business with them. I'm not going to train on a lot of it. I will post some of this for you, but I wanted to give you kind of a toolkit tonight. We'll pick pieces apart in more of our coaching time, but for now, I just wanted to give you some quick articles. All right, so you're going to see some of these posted. We've got a great article that we're going to post on lead bag tips from Rochelle Varnes down there in Texas. She did a great article. Gosh, I think Rochelle did it about 4 or 5, oh, maybe even longer, 5+ years ago, and it still holds true today. So I'll give you a quick little preview of it, but she did an awesome job on why lead bags do work and gave you some pointers on how to make them work. Then we have a program. I know Shafika Miles in Maryland does this all the time. She does a lot with business co-op marketing. So I've updated the handout that we've used for the last 20 years. So it's a little more in tune to today. So you can take a look at that. I'm also going to be posting lead bag slips and signs you can put on your lead bags for any businesses that you might want to leave lead bags in. So bear with me. I'm not going to read them all. I don't want that much training. You can read it. We will post all of them on Facebook, both of our groups, consultant team and leader team. But let me just give you a sneak preview. So bear with me here as I roll through my desktop. Okay. So a couple of things that you will see. Let me go to Michelle. Bear with me here. Or Rochelle, sorry. This is Rochelle's flyer. So this is what she gave us in some tips. So you'll see the article tells you tips like, leads are like hot coffee. The longer they sit, the colder they get. So true. So she talks about just how her personal experience with lead boxes has been so successful. And one of the things, she's got a couple of tips in there. She finds that the leads become colder by day 1. Even day 2, they're 50% colder. Day 3, 75. So if you did lead bags, you could do weekly lead bags and change them out, or at least let them know that you're going to change them out about every 2 weeks if you want to do drawings in businesses. And so you're going to see a little bit of tips on that within her article. It's got great tips on, again, how to market and where to go with lead bags. So these were just a couple of tips that she had. She even recommends changing what you put on the lead box. If you want to buy the lead boxes from Jafra that's on the order form, great. Or you can go to the dollar store and buy seasonal bags, gift bags, and put a little sign on it. So you're going to see she's got great tips in this article and how to change that out and what to expect from your lead bags. I believe in this wholeheartedly. I did the same thing as Rochelle and did this my entire business. I had 3 to 5 lead bags every single month to help build my district. So totally agree with this article. She wrote it perfect. So you're going to see that article. Next thing you're going to see, and again, I won't go through everything and you can tweak anything you want, is you're going to see a lead sign. Like if you wanted to tape this on the bag for lead slips at a business, you put a product out to demo, you then put the lead sign, so it says what the drawing is about, and you're always on behalf of the business that's doing it. So you're partnered with them to be able to take a look at that. You will also see, bear with me here, sorry. You will also see as well the drawing slips. These are just a couple of drawing slips that you can just get basic core information from, okay? That you can do at the businesses. These seem to be some of the best working ones. Tweak it to be yours. And you're gonna also see, one last piece, is what does it look like to partner up with businesses in your backyard? And why does a business do this? This is wonderful to do. You can't do a lot of businesses at the same time. Pick one gym, one women's clothing store, and one, I don't know, spa. Pick one of each. Don't get too many, and you don't want one at this competing one and one over here. But you can offer them different options and staff client treatments. So their business is treating their staff, treating their customers. You have hospitality services that you provide for the owner, and there's some PR, public relations, team up services, and even fundraisers. So these are all done for you, that if you want to kind of read up on, gosh, how could I get into a few businesses? Why not have a business bring you 500 customers and vice versa? So we'll do more on this in Q&A on another call for the Freedom Makers, but I just wanted to put this out there as part of Paint It Purple, and we can even share on Facebook any questions you have on it. So are you all excited about that toolkit? All right, we're giving you everything you could need. No excuses to paint this purple, right? Okay, here we go. So let me wrap this up as we finish, and we're going to be moving into our next presentation. Let me just go to this slide. Here's the key. What are your goals personally and with your team? What does that mean? How many new people do you just want to strike up a conversation to kind of warm up some interest on Jafra? How many people will you meet each day and along your way, September 5th through the 12th? You can practice all week long this week, but the numbers matter next week. How many with your team? How many team members do you have rallied together in all their cities? And then what are their goals? So you want to have a countdown or a count up, to your personal and team goals, and have them reporting on your own Facebook group for your branches and districts. Have challenges, have contests. How many sales will they have? How many bookings? How many will attend the area parties or events that you might be hosting? How many sponsors and how many referrals? If not you, plus who? So this is the key. This is the fun time. And it's not too late to get it started. Use again, make sure everyone as well is registered for the Belong Tour so you can come together and celebrate. That's going to be the best part. Remember to keep your phone handy because you can be FaceTiming each other while you're doing it. You can be doing live videos from someone you met while you were painting it purple. So this is the fun way of communication with Facebook, FaceTiming, even Zooming, wherever you need to throughout the whole entire week. If everybody's long distance, do a party on Zoom. Get together in a room and have some fun. So that is our Get It Ready, Paint It Purple time. So I'm going to shut my screen down and bear with me. I'm just going to come back. We've got about 2 minutes before we go into our fragrance section for tonight. So let me just go ahead, check out the chat box and open this up for any questions. Any questions or comments before we go tonight?
Jackie, this is Norma. I just wanted to share that I basically do the same as Linda Wright. I'm always prepared when I go out. I have brochures, bags, and I keep my Spanish ribbon taped up so I'll know which one they are, the handouts, that way I give the right one. Also, if they compliment me on my skin, they get the 3-day trial size. And what I've started doing is putting my business card in a lime green so they don't disappear along with all their other white ones that they have. So I do the 3-day, I ask them just do half the face, and I'll follow up with them in 3 days. If they follow up with me before, they'll go be entered into a drawing for a free lipstick, for a free Royal Jelly lipsticks. I still have a ton of free of those. And so I do that. I have gotten, I wouldn't say a bunch, but they've either bought something or I've done facials and they love it, absolutely love it. So this is what I do. And you can see the green right there, you know, because if you hand them out business cards, because I do that myself, I just rubber band whatever I get. I may never look at it again, you know, when I'm out networking. And if it's lime green or a hot pink, no, don't do pink. Do purple. No pink.
You can do hot pink. Don't worry about it.
I don't do pink. Ever.
Norma, what do you have that in?
Huh?
What do you have that in?
These are envelopes that and they're self-sealing.
Oh, those are great.
You can get at Amazon. They're so cheap.
Okay.
There's 100 of them for $8.
I have mailed them brochures in them as well. So I also have these, you know, we have a ton of these. This is a free giveaway, and then I have the cards that you showed earlier. So I get out there as much as I can, and that's what I always do, and that's what I'll basically do and find some place to do it at.
Thank you, Norma. I love it. I just wanted to comment on a couple of the chats. So if you did not get your paint up purple, I didn't either, because we remember the first set we had, we were only doing 500.
Right.
Those were all delivered. Then we opened it up to 800 and we just closed that out. So we have our machine behind the scene, like doing everything they can, getting them out the door. So they will get there in time. But remember, that was because we heard the demand and we decided to add 800 more. And we literally got to, I think, 1,360. So
Whoa.
that's rock star, right?
Wow, that's great.
So great job, everyone. So don't worry, they're coming. Just, again, get yourself ready and have lots of fun. The key is we're going to keep it fun, keep it live, keep it real on WhatsApp and Facebook. So we will see you all there. So this, for now, ends the Paint It Purple Captain's Call. We will close this out and come back for our fragrance recording next. So thank you, everybody, for being here live. Happy painting.